Yo, 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 yo. What is good, y'all? It is me, MC double C to the OOP. And you know how it be when I drop in the beat. It be so crazy, you just ain't see my beats, my skills, my rhymes, and dill pickles. Yeah, dill pickles. Putting on my Sammy. Jalapeno chips, Swiss and some hammies. Yeah, I got my boy Josh, Zach, and Dave Cable on the setup. Yeah, we about to film a film, so you better get your setup ready, yeah.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face.
All right, guys, what's up? It's your boys coming from home, the boys of the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse TV show, where we review grape-flavored sodas, orange-flavored sodas, movies, television, albums, music, which is also albums, but we also review singles and stuff like that. But I don't know, we've never done that.
You're
but
forgetting cherry-flavored sodas.
Yeah, we also review cherry-flavored sodas, Kool-Aid, different kinds of punches. You know, if you ever have any questions about what is the best Kool-Aid flavor, just come to us. We are
great
professionals. So, can I introduce the boys? We got over here on the bottom, right here, this boy with the haircut that's bad. Take it away. What's your name? Say your name.
I'm guessing you're talking about me.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm pretty sure
All right, who else we got? What's that
okay.
boy's name, callers?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's your name, dog?
Josh.
And I'm Cooper. Yo, yo, yo. Let's get this Shazimmy started right now. Coming to you after this short ad break. Yo, yo, yo. This is a quick ad break. That says ad break right there. Boom. For our YouTube channel, CJZ something. I don't really know what it is.
It's CZJ Films.
films. I thought it was productions.
Yo, make sure to go subscribe to that YouTube channel. We have one video. Let's hype. All right, back to you, Cooper. Thank you, Cooper. That was a great ad. Now to Josh for the first review.
Okay. So, this week on this here show, keeping with my theme of reviewing animes, since that's all I've really been watching, today I'm going to review Tokyo Ghoul.
Sick. It's dope.
Now, this is a 4-season show with about 12 episodes per season. And initially watching this show, you'll be like, wow, this is a great show. The first season is amazing. Lots of broad themes being thought of. Really cool storyline being brought up. Very good characters. Very good, like I said, themes. And so basically the story of it is there are two species, I guess, that exist in the world, and that is humans and ghouls.
Okay.
Ghouls are identical to humans, except they have to eat human flesh for nutrients, can't eat normal food, and they have this organ that turns into a weapon-like thing called a kagune. Now, our main character, name is Ken Kaneki. He's basically this little nerdish guy. He's kind of shy dude. Doesn't really do much, but basically he goes on a date with this one girl. It goes well. Turns out she's a ghoul. She tries to eat him. Then all this metal stuff falls on them, and her organs get put into him, and he becomes the first artificially made half-ghoul, which is more powerful than a normal ghoul. Yeah, that's about it. And so the first season is just about how he learns how to deal with life as a ghoul now, and how basically his world is flipped upside down and all this stuff connecting with the girl who tried to kill him and just ghoul life in general. Now, the second season is where things start to go bad. Second season is nowhere near as good as the first. It's a lot more action orientated, which some people may think is good, but it did not work with this story. There's a lot of dumb decisions made, and there's just a bunch of stuff that doesn't make much sense in the season, and yeah.
Wait, is that the season one finale was when he was fighting the big police guy?
No, not police guy.
What is he? He's the one that has the briefcase.
No, that's not the season 1 finale.
Oh, but it's in season 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that's season 2's finale.
Oh, yeah. But when's the big
Season 1
torture
is
thing?
when he
I
was
forget
getting
everything about
tortured.
this show. When's the torture thing? When did he go into that big old warehouse and they put a slug down his throat?
That was the end
Tokyo
of
Ghoul,
season
right?
1.
Yeah, that was season 1. All right, you go.
So season 2, without getting into any spoilers, it deals with basically the aftermath of season 1 and how Ghoul Society is both rising up and parts of it are crumbling down. And yeah, it's just overall not as good as the first season. Now, if that was a term for the worse, then this is just a fall off the cliff to the bottom. Season 3 is not good at all. Now, basically, season 2 was not what was written into the manga. So they returned to that with season 3, Tokyo Ghoul Re.
No, season 2 was the manga.
What?
Season 1 and 2 were the first manga. And then
No,
3
season 2 was made before the manga was finished.
the manga wasn't finished when the Re was being made.
I know.
No, but
That's why season 4 is also a mess.
How many seasons are there?
No, but season 4 was released when the manga was finished, I'm sure, because I read the manga.
Okay, well, season
Well, it's so
2 isn't
confusing, bro.
following. It is following the manga, but it's not exactly.
How many
Yeah, it's
seasons
probably-
are there in Tokyo Ghoul?
4.
Okay.
And the second 2 are Re. Tokyo Ghoul
Yeah.
Re.
And they're both bad.
I like them. They weren't good, but I still like them.
Yeah, I didn't like pretty much anything except the first season.
Mm.
Bro, I can't
Okay.
follow anime.
Third
Yeah,
one,
same.
After I
Follows
watch anime,
Gen-
I'm following along it. Like, I remember all of Seven Deadly Sins, but after a month of watching it, I forget everything about that show.
I think that's just you then.
No, because I can remember every other show I've watched, like real shows with real people.
All right. So, how do you rate this?
I wasn't even finished.
Oh,
So season 3, it's a bunch of things happen, and basically trying to avoid spoilers is Kaneki doesn't remember who he is. He thinks he's another guy. He's working for the agency that's trying to kill the ghouls. And basically he's doing all this stuff for them, but at the end it's like, oh my gosh, he remembers who he is, and he's back to Kaneki. And then season 4 comes around. It's like, it's kind of like, it's okay, but they just tried to wrap it up too fast. So everything just feels rushed, and there's too many.
Wait, but you're forgetting something, that Kaneki had a team of people that were man-made ghouls.
Yeah, I know, but
And they were like wasn't it basically like every single trope that was in that group? Like there was like a goofy one.
oh yeah, that just reminds me. So
I like those characters though, even though they weren't.
yeah, they were okay. But so in the first 2 seasons, they explain Kaneki's the first ever half ghoul, and half ghouls are super rare. There's only supposedly 2 in existence. But then in seasons 3 and 4, everyone's a half ghoul because there's this doctor guy, and all the other characters who died are now half ghouls, and it's just like, why? First of all, it just ruins their deaths. Any impact those deaths had are now ruined, and now it makes it just seem like half ghouls are a common thing, even though in the first 2 or so seasons they were supposed to be these big, like super powerful, evil, rare guys, but now everyone's one. So.
Yeah, they use the ghoul power against them. But can they eat normal food?
Yeah, but it's kind of weird because in the first season, Kaneki couldn't, but now he can.
He can now?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
They probably did surgery to him since they have this super crazy scientist guy.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing I remember from Tokyo Ghoul is like that weird band they had at the end of season 1, I guess. I don't remember anything about the show. I remember like Kaneki running off with a group of people wearing masks, though.
Yeah.
But like there was that writer girl, and she was a ghoul, and she had some significance. But I don't even remember what
She was the other one-eyed. She was a naturally born one.
Oh, so she was super powerful.
Yeah, she's the one-eyed owl.
Oh, okay. Oh, and they thought he was the one-eyed owl.
No, they thought Kaneki was the one-eyed king. They thought her father was the one-eyed owl, but he just did stuff like as the one-eyed owl to cover for her.
From what I remember of season 3 into season 1, I now remember that season 1 was pretty good. It was entertaining.
Yeah. Season 1 was the best season by far.
Yeah.
After that, it just went downhill.
Yeah, so what do you rate it?
Basically, if I had to rate it, this is how I'll rate it. I'll rate season 1 on its own and then the rest. So season 1, I'd probably rate a solid 5 out of 8. It was pretty good, pretty entertaining. It was, and you should probably watch it. But seasons 2 through 4, I'd rate probably a 3 out of 8 because it just, I don't know. There is good. There's some good things I did enjoy about, but overall it was.
Yeah, someday we have to change our rating system to out of 8, and then we don't have to do pizza slices on the screen, and we can just rate it what we really want out of 10. I'm tired of rating things out of 8.
Well, too bad.
No, we're gonna change it eventually. And I can rate something like 8.3 out of 10.
Yeah, when we change the name of the show, we'll do it.
Instead of rating something 7 out of 8 every single time, I kind of like it.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm about to review Parks and Recreations Season 1, Season 7. So, Parks and Recreation follows our main character, Leslie Knope, a very happy person. All right, Zach?
Yes.
All right, I'm done.
Are you serious?
All right, so basically, Parks and Rec is about Leslie
No,
Knope.
why are you talking to me?
I'm just telling you, you have a Satan spawn in your room right now.
Huh?
I see it. You have Satan spawn in your room right now.
My cross?
No, not the cross. Literal Satan spawn.
How?
To your right. Don't be alarmed.
Come here. Come here. Get up. Jump here.
Get away, vile beast.
Come here. Don't you dare run away. Come here. Come here.
Y'all want some mustard?
This is going off track very quickly.
Yo, open up, bruh. All right, so Parks and Rec follows our main character, Leslie Knope, and her crazy adventures in the Parks and Recreation department of her small town in Pawnee, Indiana. In this show, there's lots of characters. We got Ron Swanson, April Ludgate, Andy Dwyer. So it's basically about all of her friends and all their adventures they have through their lives as they change and become different people. And it's a very good show, very funny. I think in the first 2 seasons, there was a character named Mark Brandanowitz. But then he left after the second season because he was like the city planner, and he was very boring. He was a love interest for Anne for a little bit, but he literally had no substance as a character. He was just there and didn't do much. So he left after the second season, and that's when Chris and Ben came in. Chris is played by Rob Lowe, and he became a on and off romantic interest for Anne, who was a best friend of Leslie's, because they met one time. All right, look. Let me go to the beginning of the show. Leslie wanted to fix this pit that Andy Dwyer fell in, who Andy Dwyer is played by Chris Pratt. So she wants to fix that, and she meets Anne, who eventually becomes her best friend, who is a nurse, and eventually gets a job at the parks department, but that's later in season 3 or something. So they become friends, and then Andy eventually gets a job, and he falls in love with Ron's assistant, April. So that's where it all starts, this pit. So eventually they fell in the pit. A park beat gets there.
Crazy.
And then it's done with that. But that goes on for 5 seasons before they do that. So this show has great side characters. There's a news anchor, Perd Hapley, who is very literal about everything he says. He'll be I don't even know, a Perd Hapley moments. It's hilarious. He'll be like, today we have a question. Is your mom down there?
Mom Jish.
So he'll be like, today I am asking the question to Leslie Knope, which is the question of, and then he'll say something, the question. And then basically that's his character. And then there's Joan Calamezzo, who's a news anchor, who's a drunk, divorced lady who thinks she's the greatest in the world. And then there's Jean Ralphio and Mona Lisa, who's played by Ben Schwartz, and I don't remember the other girl's name, but they're basically Tom's friends who are super rich. And all right, Zach's just on the phone now. Who are super rich because their father's rich. And Jean Ralphio is Tom's original business partner, but then it turns out that he's terrible at everything he does, so eventually he fires him and his sister Mona Lisa. And the show basically follows the character's development. Tom, who is played by Aziz Ansari, who apparently has a terrible Netflix stand-up special, and he isn't funny, but he can act funny, though. So he's Tom, and he eventually becomes a businessman. He owns a bunch of businesses, restaurants. Leslie Knope eventually becomes I don't know what she becomes. She becomes Midwestern Regional Parks Director, and then her husband becomes a congressman, and it's all the evolution of these characters. And Ron Swanson becomes he owns this big building company. So it's a good show. I suggest watching it. Very funny, very entertaining. But there is one thing I have to say about season 7. Season 7 took place in 2017, which this show was aired in 2014. So it was 3 years in the future. And the beginning of it was very shaky for me. I didn't know if I really enjoyed it because it was supposed to be Ron and Leslie, which Ron's a very tough guy. He's all American. He only eats beef and is a woodworker. So he's supposed to be he doesn't take crap from anyone. And in the beginning, they had a feud going on, and they hated each other. And it was kind of I don't know, it wasn't really funny because you like these characters, you don't want them to hate each other. They make up in the 3rd episode, but I just don't think they should have really done that. I mean, I get why they did it, but I don't know, it wasn't the greatest plot choice in my opinion. But it did set up the entire season, so what do I know? So I'd rate this show a solid 6 out of 8. Has a good plot, great characters, but things kind of are always the same. Leslie Knope, everybody of Pawnee always hates her because, like, they're real dumb. And they're always like, oh, we want Paunch Burger because we're obese humans and we're so fat. Why do you do this?
I don't know.
Shout out to my mom. Dave,
Where?
make sure to put a shout out to my mom.
Yeah,
You're the
shout-
most obnoxious shout out ever. Like covering the screen, just like shout out. And
So honestly, it's a great show. I suggest everybody watches it right now.
okay.
Season 1 and 2 are not as good as the rest. I think that season 3 to 4 are the best 2 seasons, just because it's like the height of everybody's character. Everybody's like new. You still enjoy them. And then season 5, some characters leave and it just doesn't feel the same, but it's still good. So Zach, it's your turn for a review.
Well, you see, I haven't really been watching movies, so I don't really have anything to review because I've been busy watching Markiplier's FNAF playlist.
We literally gave you 2 days to watch like something. How have you not watched anything during?
I finished I'm on episode 65 out of 85 of his entire playlist, so I've been keeping myself
You're
busy.
gonna review
I am not reviewing Markiplier
FNAF.
FNAF. I am not going to review Markiplier FNAF.
I have a list of everything I've watched during quarantine. Do you want me to read it off while you think of what you're gonna review?
Sure.
All right. I had to find my list.
I say we do a gaming segment. That would be nice. Be
Shut
pretty
up,
hype.
boy.
Okay.
All right, so let me start the list. I think you should leave. Mild suggestion. The Midnight Gospel. High suggestion. Wait, no, I think you should leave. No. Mid to high. It's a comedy show with this guy named Tim Robinson. It's a skit show, so everything bounces around. And he's very good at playing like this real
Sorry,
dum-dum.
bro. I'm playing Hypixel. Can't hear you.
So I definitely think that you should watch that show. Mid to high. Midnight Gospel, Duncan Trussell podcast. I reviewed that last time. High suggestion. I'm not okay with this. Mid suggestion is kind of like a teen drama thing, but she's like a superhero, and it's just crazy. Community. High suggestion. I love that show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This depends. If you like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like crude humor. They're all real. They all suck. Like everything they do is in this show is an uncomfortable situation where I just looked at the screen and I noticed that you're a purple guy.
It's like my skin.
Everything they do in the show is uncomfortable, and like they get themselves into these bad situations where they have to make themselves like the bad people, the a-holes. I can't say bad words, so no bad words. So
Cooper.
if you like that kind of humor, then you'll like that show. Love, it's a great show. It's a show about love where this one girl's an addict and the other guy's a nerd. But it turns out that they're both
Is it on Netflix?
problems. What?
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's directed by Judd Apatow, who directs other movies. You know,
Oh,
he's a
really?
famous director.
For
Yeah,
real?
he directs other movies. Good show if you like kind of like drama shows. I don't like drama shows, but I just watched this show and I was like, bro, this show's hype. It's hype. That's what I said when I watched that show. Miracle Workers. I watched the show like a month ago. It's with Steve.
I've watched that.
Which season?
The first one.
Yeah, so the first one was good. I don't know
Yeah.
which season I liked better. It was like Steve Buscemi's God.
I liked that.
I think it was pretty funny.
It was a pretty funny show. The first season, at least, that's all I watched. But
Yeah, the second
I
season
enjoyed it. It was kind of short, but it was pretty good for a while it lasted.
Yeah. It was basically about this one girl who just got put into heaven, right? And she had to help do the miracles, which you couldn't really do any miracles. Like, you could do very small stuff.
Yeah.
And Steve Buscemi was a god who wanted to destroy Earth unless these two people fell in love.
Because no one worshipped him anymore.
Yeah. So he was like, all right, bruh, you can get these two people to love each other with your miracles. Then I won't blow up the Earth. And they were like, challenge accepted. And they made each other fall in love. It was sick. It's pretty funny. The second season is about Daniel Radcliffe. He's a prince of this old...
Hello? Did you just stop talking? Because I died.
He's prince of... I don't know. It's like an old-timey place. What a kingdom. He's prince of this big kingdom.
Of an old-timey place?
And then he befriends the peasants, and then they fall in love in the end. Oh,
Right.
listen to what I just said. Oh, got him.
Shut up, Cooper.
So I recommend that show. It's funny. It's nothing to
Bye.
get in. Bro, you just bide yourself.
Yeah, but I have the respawn.
And then Parks and Rec, which I already gave my review. You should watch it. It's funny. And that's all the shows I watched during quarantine. This can be the part where we just chill out and watch Zach play Minecraft. Welcome to Zachary Taylor Gaming Show on the Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse, third segment, where he plays Minecraft Bed Wars. Zach is Purple Man. He is now in the lobby. Oh, shoot, it started. All right, guys, welcome to Zachary Taylor Plays Bed Wars, the first segment of this long tradition that we are going to start right now.
I see.
He is now bridging across to defeat other players' islands. All right, guys, quick update for anybody that doesn't know what Minecraft is. Minecraft is a multiplayer sandbox game, but in this right now, he is in a server. If you don't know what a server is, it's where other people get together to play fun games. Zach, can you describe what you're playing right now?
Right now I'm playing Bed Wars, and basically the objective is to break other people's beds so they can't respawn. Once your bed is gone, you have one life left. If you still have your bed and it's protected, you can keep respawning. So,
all right.
Basically, your goal is to eliminate all other players. And my bed's destroyed from Gray.
This bed is destroyed. That kind of sucks.
So as you're going to see, I'm going to die here probably.
No, don't die. This isn't enough footage.
I know. I'm dead.
Oh,
my see,
God.
Like I said, first one out.
All right. Yo, what's good? I'm Cooper, and I'm here to say thanks for tuning into the show today.
Okay.
We reviewed movies. We reviewed TV shows. I lost my flow. Bro, that was the shortest one yet. That was like 10 seconds. That was only 10 seconds.
And go again.
I can't. I lost my flow.
It's wiggity waggity flow.
Guys, thanks for watching the show today. We really appreciate it. My heart goes out to everybody that's suffering from the coronavirus. If you have family or if it's hard just being inside, my heart's with you. I would donate money if I had any, but I don't.
Cooper, you have like real estate money.
For this episode of Chuck E. Cheese Clubhouse, we're going to be encouraging everybody to go donate to the link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube that Dave Cable has carefully selected after looking at many different charities. Thanks, Dave, for looking at all those charities. All right, guys.
Okay.
Peace out.
All right.
I just want to donate to
I
charity.
hate this game. I hate this game. Okay. I'm done playing.
Wait, Dave Cable, you can do that, right?
Yeah, of course you can.
You
Cooper, I'm chatting with you privately. Look.